Hey, what up, baby?
Baby. Game 2 between SVT and Lot. Lot took a lot of first game victory. What? It doesn't matter. Lot's jump in there. They're going to ban Olaf and then Silas back from CT.
Coming with the same ban from last game. Olaf ban, Silas ban. What's going to be next?
Silas was late ban though, so it's kind of interesting. They're going to leave a few things open.
I don't think it's a late ban. I think it was just they're just talking. They just want to spend as much time talking about the picks.
Talk. Walk. They're saying Malzahar. You're not going to get Malzahar ever. Will this Rapido Brooks? Wait, they banned Dinjao up on themselves. Because first pick for Lot though. It's like, Hanzu, what do you think Lot prioritizes its first pick here?
Silas is banned, Jinjo's banned. If they don't ban Silver, Silver's gonna get it. They're gonna get Silver. Or Velka.
Love Silver. And then they banned Tristana, which is a straight up counter of Silver because it can jump onto that spell shield.
That better be Velka's ban.
Please, if you don't, I'm just gonna take a nap because you know.
Veigar,
that's not the right champion. Vitaldis, just play Veigar mid. You did it last time.
They might pick it for support.
True. Yeah,
but they get first pick here, so.
Yeah. So are they gonna go Vel'Koz? Or are they gonna prioritize some? Jen is still open. There's Jax open still, so the enemy jungler can't take it. There's been a lot of jungler picks.
Urgot.
Ooh, that's gross.
That guy's really strong right now. This past W changes.
And mean and stinky.
Will we see the Scion counter for it or the Rammus? Triforce Rammus coming out again.
Was that my game? Yeah, that was my game. That was so
yeah, that was gross. That was gross.
Yeah, we lost it, by the way.
yeah.
TBH. yeah.
I don't know about the Triforce Rammus. Scion counter.
Yep, there's a Scion. This guy, this bear guy.
But it's not that bad of a matchup, especially after the buffs. Especially if you run Comet Urgot instead of Conqueror.
The problem is too when you play that matchup. Like SVT is like, oh, they're gonna stick my boy to the jungle, Lee Sin. But like you're saying, Bear, like yes, Scion does beat Urgot in the top side, but Urgot still nukes your squishy champions like in team fights.
That is true. That is very true. But sometimes you can put him so far behind in lane from just taking Comet the Q max into Comet.
Yeah, the E Comet is rough. Like we were saying early on, Silver from Lot, they like it. It prioritizes like their bot lane, who's not as high rank as the rest of their team.
Yeah, Silver was a god tier in PMLCS. You can't never go wrong with Silver.
Well, it's like a support. Imagine a support champion that after 3 items just crit everything.
Just think about this.
Oh no, the Vel'Koz.
Both of the power pick. That's not good.
Yeah, Penny Topic is saying deja vu and I'm through with you, and picks the Vel'Koz.
Wait a second.
Wait, Zeb, Zeb, Zip, Zop, Zoop, Zop, Zeb.
Wait a second. Wait.
Isn't there an item called Zanya's Hourglass that was correct?
No. Who's gonna play the Zed? That's the real. Is that Super Kami playing Zed?
It's not the Torpedo. It might be Vitaldis. In my opinion, it's gonna be on Vitaldis.
Oh no, that could be Slaga.
Yeah.
They could be Slaga mid and will support.
It could be.
I like the Zed pick.
I do like the Zed pick. This is the first time Zed's been. No, second time Zed's been shown.
Zed's been picked before.
I think Frank has probably played against that matchup many a times, being a Vel'Koz.
Yeah, he's bought a stopwatch into Zanya's before.
Once you've completed Zanya's, that becomes a terrible matchup for Zed.
Unless he builds a LO stylish matchup right now, Vel'Koz and Zed.
Yeah, it's definitely Vel'Koz Zed. Like Zed's not gonna go top. There's no way Zed can do anything to Urgot. But ban wise, I would like a jungler ban right here.
And there's supposed to be a Zillion ban, not.
Well, even then, I think a Braum ban would go pretty far here as well.
Oh, Zillion ban coming in. Wait, could that be Urgot Jungle? How spicy would that be if there was Urgot Jungle?
It's not gonna be Urgot Jungle.
I know,
Maniac.
but one can hope. One can hope. One can
This is
hope.
the things I hear whenever Hansu plays jungle.
Hey, whoa!
Wait a
Not
minute,
good
my
point.
Zoe jungle is nut.
Whoa! It might let the fire of your tongue burn my ass. Okay.
Brrrr.
Do what you want to me, though.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good old pet. That's a good old pet for me.
Wait a minute.
No,
Slugga-
they
Slugga
did it.
Playing Pike. He's a madman.
Hold on, is that torpedo on the Z now?
Torpedo
Wait.
might be top lane Scion
Is this full solo queue?
in his life.
They have no AP damage going on right now.
Yeah, but there's also no tank outside from Law. They're daring them to pick a tank. Malphite is still. I would go Malphite and ravage the fields right now.
Malphite would go where?
Ooh,
That's the
Braum
question.
is super solid there too.
Yeah.
Although Pike
Look at-
Pike does well into Braum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pike just does well against
Well,
tank
Pike just-
supports.
Yeah, well, over everybody, because like Pike E's over Soraka. Pike can eat pretty much anybody. Like Pike does well against every support because Pike is Pike.
Hmm.
Pike is okay again. Pike does the worst against poke supports.
But yeah, like
Sure.
Karma messes Pike up pretty hard because Karma can just like shackle.
Urgot Jungle!
Oh,
Wait, didn't I call it? Didn't I call it?
this guy makes me mad. He was right.
Legends did
Did
this
I
twice today with me.
Did
you
I
win?
caught it. I knew that was the Urgot Jungle.
Oh, I saw it. I saw him play it twice.
I don't think it's that great.
It is
Are
pretty
you kidding me?
devastating,
It's-
but I don't
it's
like it
good.
into the mobile Lee Sin. Lee Sin can be all over the map, while Urgot kind of
I
has
think
to.
if
train
they
around.
invade and Pike goes Q first, if they steal Urgot's red, that slows down the Urgot jungle a lot. You know.
Wait, so is it Torpedo ADC? Well, we'll catch
Maybe
up on the next episode of PMLCS. Goodbye, everybody. I'm choking. But we'll see in the champs like what's going on. They could be
I think
trolling
you're
all of
right.
us.
I think it's Ash it's Will Brooks on Ash, and then it's gonna be Super Kami on the Zed.
I've seen Will Brooks play AD carry before, and that's for like it's a utility kind of AD carry that Will can flourish on while they do damage on the rest of their champion.
Having that Pike and Ash actually really is good because if the Slug guy is playing Pike, I've seen him perform as Pike. It's really good.
even
It's
then,
terrible.
He's hot and
Just
cool
the fact
on it.
that Pike scares you.
Yeah, and all Ash gotta do, you don't even need to ult block or kite. That's fine. Just use your ulti to zone out the target. Unfortunately, Braum would be there to block it, but when she get the target picked, burst them, Pike ultis, resets, rinse and repeat.
And we are gonna go no music this time, just to see how people like
Yeah.
it better.
Dancing, no music.
No music for this cast. Only the music of our caster's voice.
The music. Let the music burn your tongue.
Whoa, whoa, no music, girl. Unlucky.
Let us end the game. Start it up. I'm waiting on the torpedo to start the match.
We're still waiting, fam.
There we go. We're up there.
yeah.
We're going in the champ select. Speaking of champ select,
Yeah,
not really
yeah.
related, but I'm gonna go
Oh.
back to the
I'm
MVP.
super excited.
Game 1 of MVP turned out to be none other than Panic at the Top Hat, everyone.
Panic, 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 panic.
Although
panic.
Legends was close second with 5 votes, unfortunately none of the other solo laners, well, Akayu, Yurmus, Cerberus didn't get any votes, so all the votes went up to Panic and Legends.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. They've had so much pressure on the map the whole game.
I would have to agree with that.
You have to agree. I agree with your agreement.
I would have to agree that you agreeing with me that
I
we,
agree with that. So you know what they say.
You know what? Screw you, dude. I don't
I
like
quit.
casting. Can I quit now? I don't want to cast with him
We
anymore.
quit, Bear. You're by yourself.
Hey, good luck.
Good night. I agree. Good luck.
Alright, peace, good night.
God.
Good stream.
Alright, we'll call it we'll call it 1-1. Call it a night. Have a good night.
So do we think that the torpedo is gonna play Ash? What do we think?
Oh, I'm really
Yeah,
hoping.
I think 200% chance.
200%. That's like
I've seen him
100
play.
more than
Like,
100.
I've seen him play Ash and Caitlyn and those other AD carries before, you know. So
I would lose my mind if he played Zed.
I think Super
In a good
Kami's
way.
at mid. Super Kami can play those like dookie carries pretty well. Here we
Oh,
go. Oh, they're trolling. Oh my god, I'm tired of their trolls.
Wait. Am I Rich Manis?
Wait a minute. Oh, we
Oh, they
dodged.
pulled a Bear Jr. and picked the wrong shit while they're sleeping in champ select. Gotta restart the lobby.
Oh man, does that mean the lobby's champ select is reset and you get to pick all new champions?
Yeah.
Karthus. Let's go, Karthus.
Oh my god, we have. Wait, why are we ending the game?
Are we leaving the lobby? No. Wait, I have
We're
to go
not.
up. I have to go up here. Nah.
Wait, why are we? Just get in the
Because-
lobby.
Who are we missing?
What is going on? Torpedo StarCraft. What are you doing there?
Because if I'm saying, God.
We're missing Super Kami.
Yeah, we're waiting for him so then I can move after that.
We can't. Oh, there he is. Okay.
See, I told you, I'm a genius.
I'm going to the lobby. Wish me luck, boys.
No, don't.
I actually did. Whoops, my bad.
Oh my God, report kid.
PMA says pause. Round 2.
Does this count towards the pause timer?
Yes.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no. It is currently 11:22 EST, and we're still in Champ Select for Game 2. What a good day. I won. It was a good day, boys. I won. It was a good day. Yeah, OPTSM says, have you not known about it? And it's I won. It was a good day, or Nick has been boasting about it for past month about Blizzard.
Mm.
You know, he'll come to me. He's like, "Hey, pal, fellow gamer,
Pal.
have you heard of Blitz app?" And I said, "No, what is that? Can you tell me more about that?" And he said, "It's an app where you can see other people's stats. So whenever I see bad players, I just dodge." And I said, "Wow,
This guy's got more dodge points than you've got, Pizza.
I'm not gonna use it."
I would say OPGG is sometimes a little bit more accurate. Sometimes it's not, though. It just depends on whose server is shitting bed that day. You know what I mean? Sometimes the Blitz app shits the bed a little bit, gives you the wrong rune page, and then you gotta check that shit and make sure you got the right one on there. But most of the time, like 99% of the time, it's right. It got you the highest win percentage runes on there, and it looks up champion matchup as well. So while you're in champ select, if the enemy team locks in Alistar and you're playing Bard, it'll give you the best ruins for Bard versus Alistar, that kind of shit. So like at least win percentage wise, and you can change. I don't know if you can change the elo. Yeah, I think you have to use u.gg to change like what tier you're looking at. I think Blitz gives you an overall what's better, like for every different elo. But if you want to see like in master tier, what are they running Bard versus Alistar, you have to go and change it like yourself in u.gg, and that's a little more accurate. So if I'm trying to get the most accuracy and see what the best players are doing, I use the u.gg. But Blitz is just for convenience and making sure you don't forget you're taking heal on ADC or something, you know.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. It might be a little personal question, but it doesn't really matter. So, question. I'm asking this for the educational purposes. So, if a person of lower elo would try to climb out of silver, bronze, gold, whatever elo, what do you think they need to focus on first?
Look at your team. You see Frank got a 38% win rate, you just dodge him. Just get out of that game. Do not play with Frank. If you got a 55% like Akaute, play with that guy. If you got your whole team above 55%, play with them. I wouldn't dodge him 100% if he's at 38. I would take a look at what champion he locks in, what his win rate is. Like 49 games is not a lot to judge. I think you need at least 100 games to get an accurate win rate. You got Legends 58% over 189 games. It's pretty good. Like he's still climbing and he's in diamond. That's pretty good. Anything 55% or more is I would consider climbing. With over 100 games. If you see they got 89% win rate in like 200 games, do not dodge that game. You gotta Giga Smurf on your team. Stay in that game. You know what I mean? If say Sir Everett's, you can't see his rank here, but you can click on his name He's got 100% on Tristana, 100% on Caitlyn, 100% on Ezreal. Only like one game played each, but it's pretty solid. Like, he's not gonna feed, you know what I mean? So like he'll be okay in the bot lane there. Like, you just want to take everything into account basically if you're trying to climb. I think matchups are less important in low elo until you hit diamond. Then the matchups start becoming more important. But in low elo, you can, if you're a good player, you can just wave manipulate your way out of a bad matchup. So.
Wait a second, that's a Vitality Zed?
Vitality playing Zed. Who's playing jungle? Kami?
Kami is playing jungle.
Lee Sin, Kami, I've seen his. Oh man, he has a disgusting Lee Sin actually.
Wait, I'm so excited now.
Kami's Lee Sin is gross.
Oh my torpedo.
I can buy
And
that.
Vitalis' mid lane, not too shabby himself. He can hold his own in there, definitely.
His mechanics are good.
And Zed is one of the S tier mid laners right now. I'd say
Yep,
Vel'Koz is
he
about
can
A tier, only because Vel'Koz gets pooped on by something like Zed. His E is too slow of a knockup that Zed can just dodge it every time if he's solid. But also Vel'Koz, he's got hundreds and hundreds of games on it, so it will be a tough matchup for this Zed, 100%. If he's not landing those double shurikens early, like, it's gonna be very tough for him.
So Dylan says, I mean, I have a 45% win rate because I trolled in off-roll during positional rankings. XD. If didn't affect my rank, who cares? Riddle, big brain, top kick.
I would say it's not 100% like a good system to just dodge when someone's below a 55. I'd say it's a decent thing to look at like in general, but you can if you think you have a chance with that person still, like you can look them up more closely, see what champ they're playing, what their win rate on the specific champ is on the Blitz app, and you can also just take your best guess, like what is your overall team comp looking like versus the enemy team's overall team comp. Really, you don't have to look at the numbers and go 100% one way or the other. You just want to get a good feel for, do you have confidence to win this game? So then you can not blame your own team, you can just blame yourself for all the mistakes you make, because you have confidence loading in, you know you have a good chance of winning, so then after that you can just blame your own self for your mistakes, and then you don't have to talk to your team there.
I'm gonna answer this Dylan's question real quick. It's not even a question, but I'm gonna answer him by saying, Dylan, you're bad. All right, we're moving on to the next topic. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. Of course, Dylan's better than me. He's trolling half the time. Call me a trash can. It's a mutual agreement, I suppose.
Most of the time when people have lower win rates like that, but they're still in higher elos, it's because they try a lot of other champs out in ranked. Right. So if they're trying a new champ out in ranked, you probably don't want to play with them that particular game. But if they're playing their main in ranked, then you'll be fine even if they have a 45% win rate because they're on their main.
Hey, that felt very specific.
I thought about this a lot. Like I think about it a lot. I think that's just what you want to do. Think about it a lot, but then when you're in game, don't think about stats at all. Think about your own mistakes once you load in.
Think about just winning.
Yeah,
exactly.
Champ select and the game are two different things. So you just want to make sure you're not calling your team out on mistakes. Yeah, you don't want to. You want to do everything possible to win once you load in, but you don't want to let yourself load into a bad game you're not confident in.
Inspirational quote right there, Fred. Alright, let's start talking about the game right now. So we got Panic at the top end with Vel'Koz, Akayu with Fiora, Legends MK with Urga Jungle, Sir Everest with Silver once again, and Yuramu's Braum once again. And we got the spicy pick on the SVT going on right now on the red side. We got Ashe, none other than the Torpedo. Tank Fuel Juice, the man, the tank, the myth, the legend. Mid lane, we got Vitalis Dilius as Zed. Supersonic Girl now. Congratulations, Mr. D4. You are blind and Lee Sin. And finally, Pike Flaga. Hot and cool, like Flaga. TM.
Yeah,
so both teams gonna win. It's not crazy CC from either team, so.
If I see Dylan on Kale, I am giga smurfing it up with him. He's got a 69% win rate with a 420 KD. Blaze it.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, giga smurfing.
Huge.
Although only 16 in ranked right now, I don't know how updated that is, but like sometimes this app isn't very updated. But
wait, that's actually so good. 420 KDA with 69 win
Yeah,
rate.
he has 420 KD. He
Although,
averages
like I said,
420
you need
kills
about
and
100
assists per
games for
game.
that stat to be 100% accurate, but that's a good start. You know what I mean?
He's huge.
That's actually so good. What the heck? All right, so let's talk about the game again. Who do you think is gonna win?
I think just a lot. They got a lot of damage.
Could you say tons of damage?
No, just a lot.
Just a lot. Understandable.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
It's just too many games you see someone on your team not swap their roles, and then they lock in something that they got a 16% win rate on over like 20 games, and you're like, okay, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this. Might as well just take the -3 LP, no MMR loss. Just dodge that game. Go make some tea for 5 minutes. Just go get out of there.
That will be great, but unfortunately they cannot dodge this game right now. They're stuck with what they have right now.
They could.
They could.
Oh, not again. Oh, my brain. Just thinking about it hurts.
See, let me see if I can find this game in the Blitz app. Let's see.
I have a real question. Are we gonna have pause in the game or not?
No pause. No pause.
No pause?
Dude.
Alright, just making sure. We'll see.
Alright,
We'll just wait on
who's
it.
in this game right now? I can look up. You're a Moose. Maybe it'll do live game for me. Live game. Here we go. So we got 58% on Fiora win rate over 17. No ranked games on Legends. That's not true though. I've seen him play it. I don't know if he played it in ranked though. That's probably it. But he is disgusting on it. But his overall win rate is pretty good, so you don't have to worry. 57% in ranked over 7 games for Frank. No ranked games on Sir Everett's, but I've seen him play this champ before. Like I said, the app's not 100% accurate. He might have not played it this season or something like that. 0% on Uramus for Braum, but it's only one game. You know what I mean? It's only one game. Could have been an unlucky game. It's still Braum. Braum's not the best for solo queue because you never know what's going to happen with your ADC, especially in silver elo. You know what I mean? Trying to carry a rock.
I feel like Braum is just better in higher elos.
Exactly. Like there's a lot of factors you got to consider there. But you scroll down, 100% on Super Kami's Lee Sin with an 8 KD. Jeez, that's disgusting. Let me get to the game. I heard the game sounds. Let me pause it 10 seconds. And then we get the stream going to the right proper portrait. Well, I popped it. I'm at 13, 15.
You a maniac.
15. There we go.
Wait, okay.
And let me update. Lot got the win, so let me get this one going here.
Alright, I'm at 15.
I'm at 16, but I'll wait extra second.
16.
So I can wait an extra second. No worries.
Oh my god, this guy can't.
You want 16 or what?
No, it's fine. Go ahead
Just
and
go
show us off.
I'm at 16. Just go 16, Bear. We're at 16. You did it.
Okay, I'm at 16, and let me adjust these portraits real quick, and I'll tell you when to go.
Alright.
That's right.
No. We're going in.
Shut up.
Okay, portraits are good. The scoreboard is good. Let me just. Oh wait, no, that's on the wrong sides. Hold on.
Oh no!
They're on the wrong sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a technical difficulty. Thank you for your patience.
Ladies and gentlemen, wherever ladies and gentlemen.
No, I just gotta change the names at the top because they're on the wrong sides. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Properties.
What is going on? You okay?
SVT.
Alright.
Done. And then change this to a 0. And the other one to a 1. Hold on, boys. Lads, I'm getting this started.
Wow, it's Lot versus Lot.
They're so good. They're huge.
Alright, there we go.
And the 1 there. That number's smaller. This is really annoying because it's such tiny numbers.
Tiny.
0, 0. We're good to go. Let me put this in editor mode so I don't lag. And ready, fam? 3.
Yep.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we are back up in there. Silent has not bought any items yet. Hello? Tankfield?
He's taking a poop right now. His team is starting without him, choosing not to pause.
He's taking a different tank in that field.
He's probably looking on his Blitz app to see what to buy.
Oh, he said, oh, wait a minute, Jordan Shield is nice.
Would have honestly liked to see the Corrupting Pot there, but
Yeah.
Thorn Shield is not bad.
Corrupting Pot, steal a buff.
Either one's honestly okay. I think Corrupting Pod probably
I
gives
think
him
in
more
that
kill
matchup with
potential.
Urgot Corrupting Pod, he could just like E more as well.
Yeah, it gives him more kill potential, a little more sustain if he gets a back off without having to buy another potion. But you can also go Doran's Blade back and get a Corrupting Pot too, or just start your build. But either one's okay.
Pretty standard 5-point though. He's standing all up over there. Nothing crazy. Super Comedy's hit him with the SKT skin.
Looks like Legend's starting red buff.
He did that twice in a row now. Maybe he's a red buff boy.
And Lee Sin actually going leashless on the red camp.
Wait a minute. Why? Is he gonna just smite it and jump around? Let's see.
And
Find out next time.
Just a fly, Panic did win the Vel'Koz MVP vote. The Game 1 MVP vote, I mean.
Not a shocker.
Oh, is this the level 2 gank? Urgot, bot lane?
Is he the level 2
or he's going Scuttle?
My guess is Scuttle.
He's going Scuttle.
He's ganking.
He went E.
They want the torpedo.
He doesn't have Q yet. Wait a minute. That's not.
Good flash coming in.
That's not great.
Burn both flashes.
It's a good flash burner, but he went EW. He was just a confused boy.
That's the best time to gank Pike because he doesn't have his E yet.
The combo is rough.
I really like the pathing for Legends.
At the same time, Super Kami's gone smiteless. No smite yet. He's pinging top. Could it be? Is it a count? Can the ruler rule out this gank? Oh wait, that Skullcrab had crazy macro. He just dodged that Q.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Whenever Skullcrab droops, it looks like top lane after he's clumping jungle again.
Urgot does have E. He could flash E here. He wisely jumps a ward away. So he's getting. There's just no punish for going that bottom gank first for Legends MK.
And this is what we've seen before. We saw this last game where the if you see the laners, whenever they jungle started fighting each other by the river top lane, after you immediately start roaming towards the jungle, and it was almost bad for Lee Sin.
Yeah, because Sion is pretty behind right now.
You got both Scuttles and both Flashes bot.
Oh no. Lee Sin is going to look for mid side. This is the problem, is Super Kami is used to solo queue stuff. He's not used to a ward sitting here for him at 3 minutes.
If you look at the vision right now, so the blue team or the LOT has a vision by
the
top
Azul
side
team
towards the
in
Raptors,
Spanish.
and they got both the Scuttle. That's a lot of vision going on for the LOT right now.
That's not great.
Cow trying to fight in a huge minion wave.
Yeah.
Are we going back in time to 1400s to the Silk Road, because that was a good ass trade?
Jesus.
Wait a minute, that's racist.
Some good trade coming in.
Got another flash.
Who, huh? Wait, bot side, yeah. This is leaving a lot of room for Lee Sin if he has to recall and then gank. We have a pretty good CS advantage mid side right now for the side of SVT.
I was actually thinking about what General Dill just said. I wasn't quite sure. Oh, hold on.
He said,
wait, the Diamond Struggle?
Oh!
Why did Struggle lose somewhere?
Oh!
I'm not dealing. I mean, the Clorax. Just said Pike E stun counts as a projectile, and it can also be blocked by Braum E, and also things like Yasuo Wind Wall. The more you know.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Hell no, I didn't know that. I don't play those champions.
I knew I could Wind Wall it. I wasn't quite sure if the Braum Wall could, but apparently it does.
Floating bot side right now, but there's no jumpy fruit, so he's gonna play back home.
Currently, all the jungle is taken, and if you look at
the fact that Urgot is a CS up is pretty rough.
1 CS, oh, that makes all the difference.
That's huge! Shut up!
Nani? And the Scuttle's gonna spawn towards top side. It looks like Urga's heading towards that top Scuttle, and Urga's
has been actually it's gonna be a brawl.
Really good.
It's gonna be a brawl.
We're gonna see some spicy action mid once with the serrated dirt completed by Zed.
He wants to jerk him up, dude.
Yeah, look at the middle lane difference in CS, 44 to 28.
Look at the way it's floating. It's 3 people for the side of Lot around this scuttle right now, but I don't think they can respond in time. Lucky grab by Super Kami Guru now. He's got it now. He wants to go mid. Oh, Q.
Oh, coming in.
He said Q, panic. The ult now. Panic is gonna drop the barrier. Is it gonna take enough?
Dead.
The hit.
Oh.
Tick, boom.
Oh, first blood coming for Zed.
Queen Zed play.
Papa Roach. This is my last resort.
Super Kami showing up there to hit him for just a little bit of damage was actually very crucial because he has the barrier.
Every auto made the death happen.
Yeah. It's really hard for Zed to 100% zero him with the barrier available, but you can do it with just 1 or 2 autos from the Lee Sin.
That's called a diamond to diamond kill in my opinion.
The zoning ult. Account clean on the Fiora.
Oh, that was a cute play by Account.
They gave the Fiora main her champ and the Vel'Koz main his champ, so we'll see if it pans out for them.
Yeah, the longer the game goes on, I think it's gonna get rough.
Fiora is actually disgusting after they randomly buffs her for no apparent reason. Her E got significantly buffed in damage.
Yeah, with the jungle nerf that happens, if you look at the CS difference, it used to be 34 to 32, but Urgot was level 4 and Super Kami was level 5 at the time. Instead, ganking in lane just helps so much with XP than card farming with the patch that happened in 9.4.
Yeah, for real. Super Kami's back up in there. I would like to see another level 6 gank mid side. Because with the serrated Dirk, you're about to Dirk and Dirk your way up to another Zettel. And look at that. I like the pink ward from mid lane as well. That makes it super easy for Lee Sin to gank here.
No flash on Vel.
No! Panic!
Oh, coming in?
Good dodge.
Okay. It's good cover from Legends.
Showing the mid lane experience there by running toward the river toward his jungler instead of running to his turret.
No! Super Kami!
Beautiful.
No!
That's a
Super
lot
Kami
of
Guru,
damage.
no, in my opinion. He went too deep.
That is a very unfortunate instance. Urgot clearing the vision towards the Bassad River and then making sure he gets a pick. He knew where Lee Sin was going. And
It wasn't even that, it was just, you can't chase to the enemy mid when he's gone like that.
Right.
I agree with OPTSM fan. Why do you leave with Q there as Lee Sin? You should ward hop in like toward him and then E him to slow him and then Q. But unfortunate. Just thought he could land the Q right away. Probably didn't want to waste his ward hop or didn't have it.
Now they're picking the side of Dragon. They've got it started up now. It's actually at 2,500 health. It's an all-out fight over here. It's been fighting for so long. Oh!
Oh, the pike hook!
We've seen this story before, folks. Flaga is gonna give him the spear to kill Legends MK.
American Sniper
Now the
there.
enemy jungler's dead, yeah.
They can no longer do any dragon at this point with the jungle.
Yeah, Flaga pretty much saved the Dragon. The Dragon was at 3,500.
I do question the dragon. I'm not sure why they did that. Whenever knowing that Super Kami and Zed was around, not a very good idea.
Well, in their mind frame, they're like, we killed the jungler, but that was like 45 seconds ago, and it's early game, so he was already back by the time. Unlucky.
It is a short death timer. Oh.
Yeah, he was level 5 at the time. Now he's 6. Come on, mid lane, give us the panic. Oh, but then Urgot's gonna grind him up. Brrrr, kills.
Honestly, not so bad. Panic loses another wave devastatingly under his tower. Good thing Urgot gets to pick up that experience and kill, though.
Yeah, Urgot won't get strong enough where Zed cannot kill him.
Chat. Can we clip that? That was an amazing play by Super Kami Guru. Now taking the Q into the minion, one hopping into flash ulti into the tower so Zed can follow up with a flash ignite. Well, he didn't ignite, but got the kill on Frank or Panic.
Yeah.
Panic at the top head.
I don't even think Ignite was used. I think he used it in the last fight against Urgot.
He used it in the last fight at the Dragon Pit, yeah.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They say don't post triple.
Flaga is walking straight to you.
They say don't post anything like lower than Quadra. That right there is what we call an excellent clip. Yeah, that's a video worth clipping and posting on the chat.
Cerberus is in Dater's position right now.
But you know what would have been better? A Quadra.
He's a bagel.
Nice
Wait,
E.
Slogger says, "Oh, that is the shield drop down from Service has to flash on me. They're dropping. They're chasing now. They have so much damage. Super Kami is gonna support. He's gonna drop the Q and just zone out now.
Yeah, just being there by lane, making sure nothing happens is really
Cerberus blew flash. He blew ult. He blew so much from the bot lane of Lot.
The patience.
Wait, Vitalis does so much damage. What the heck?
Dustblade completed already.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go again. Oh, good stopwatch. But this is so much damage still. They have priority completely over Dragon if they wanted to right now.
Yeah, while that happened in mid lane, so if you look at top lane, they just had a really nice trade. Going in, but unfortunately for Fiora, but unfortunately she did have to burn an ulti, and Time didn't really do anything other than using his shield.
That's still a lot for Sion.
Great combo.
Wait, Vitalis does so much damage. He just eats them up. He said, "I love Cookie Crisps." They got the
Diamond Slayer.
Yeah.
Diamond Slayer.
Diamond Slayer.
Diamond Slayer. Diamond Slayer. Go down with the patience.
Oh, top side. I've been caught wrong. Sion just ult straight into a cow.
Don't worry, Cal. We've all been there. We've all been slayed by that guy. He does not give a fuck who you are. He will kill you.
Yeah, I'm the gold boy. He's the gold slayer on me too. Before so it happens. He just takes for the juice. So Tankfield gets to kill top.
Will he take a turret too?
Yeah, they get dragon.
There's a teleport available.
I think they're gonna wait on it.
Another plate. You got 4 platings basically. Oh,
Yeah.
three. That one does
That's
not
like
go down.
what is it?
No, that's still pretty good, and he's not gonna get it right now.
But the play is like what, like 800 gold?
Cal, you are not going to kill that man. He's too tanky.
That's a big boy, you fool.
He's trying to stop his back though. I agree. That's a good backstop.
But the problem is that he was unlucky because he doesn't know because Sion CP is up in about 20 seconds.
So this is completely different than the previous game where LOT just had the complete charge and pace. Now SVT with Super Kami and Lee Sin and Vitalis and Zed really popping up and showing that map awareness and just pressuring the map all around. Really well done by 2 of them. This is a completely different game. We got some spicy game going around.
Yeah, but I think they need to push this. They need to get like Rift Herald soon and get some towers because the longer the game goes on and Vel'Koz, they're not gonna have a good time.
They do have Mountain.
He opts for the Merc Treads. I would have loved to see the Moby Boots coming out from Zed to just roam his lead around the map. But
Well, I think roaming bottom is huge because Slogga, Ash W, Ash ult could easily get Sivered Spell Shield off, you know?
I see why Merc Treads are good, because if he gets Braum stunned at all, he's going to be able to survive, but just poofing back to his R.
But he's thinking too hard, in my opinion. He needs to push the advantage now.
Yeah, I think Moby Boots might be a little bit.
Speaking of pushing the advantage, we have
with
3 members from the side of SVT roaming towards this top river right now.
I think Merc Treads offers some MR, but it's actually not that much. Like, I think if you want an MR item, go Hex Drinker.
Yeah. We have Vel'Koz and Braum heading towards mid. We see things from both teams. They want to fight this out. But Erdogan's on the wrong side. Erdogan is not an early game carry. Slogga gets the kill, which means his team gets the gold.
Really good roam by Slogga going around there, leaving the 280.
Slogga's hungry. He's gonna try to hook out monster squid. It's not dinner time yet.
And Slogga is a hungry hippo right now.
Yeah, unlucky. But yeah, it's just from the Erdogan. Legends MK, when he's not playing those champions.
Nice hook.
Can he get the hook in?
Oh, he missed the stun.
Top it. Flashes into the stun and drops the barrier as well, though. Can be able to get away.
Got the barrier in Flash worth.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, Slogga is double stunners now. Like we were saying, an early Rift is huge for SVT. They have the champions that can do this. If I'm them, I'm just going to drop Rift topside right now. Yep. Force the cow into a terrible situation. The cow reposts the Q from Sion. Sion just laughs at how much damage the tower does to him. Oh no! A cow jumps straight in and out. Now the tower is down. Tankfield does not have ult, luckily, for Fiora, but they're gonna get that bot tower for free. And then meanwhile, mid-side, Vitalis has his willed tentacle monster. He's saying, oh my god, Riplol hentai. This is nothing to me. He's saying tentacles. I hardly know her.
My brain hurts.
Yeah, Vitalis. Oh, the mechanics. Good job.
Nice
Brenda.
Q. The patience.
Yep.
Waited for him to be pinched by the 2 walls there.
Yeah, Cal was way too cocky against those 2 topside. Yeah, we were talking about late game, how like SVT had such a great late game time. Now they're just like late game. Let's just go early. We're gonna win every lane early on.
Yeah, as StarCraft would say, licking. I hardly know her.
Yeah, late game he hardly knows her. I know hardly know her too. We can hardly know her though.
Yeah, Sion's
Mayfield.
not
Oh,
busted.
No!
What a flash! Someone clipped that flash that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, he flashed up there.
You know what? It's not really about. It's not really about the action. It's about making a point. And Super Kami says, "I don't need flash. I just need to save my friends and my power."
He said, "Flash her. I barely shield bash her." Unlucky, but they get the top tower. Volkov's it's like 50 HP away from killing him.
So far, an excellent mech control coming by SVT. We're taking the first dragon, about setting up for the next dragon, as well as in the Rift Herald to get 2 powers top lane. That's a lot of gold coming in for SVT.
A lot of looking for a catch like they did our last game when there wasn't. They're just stacking bot side right now, but Jungle Urgot, it's just a crab walking aimlessly right now, in my opinion.
The LT is just constantly getting caught one by one and giving SVT all the kills they need in order to snowball this game even further. In order to stop this from happening, they're just gonna slow down the game.
Oh! Ash Arrow finds itself true and hits the Urgot. Now it's a jump from Slugga. It's gonna be a fight that they do not want from the side of Lot. It's a lot of damage. Takefield Juice gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. Pretty much a free kill. They can shove bottom. They can go straight to the dragon here. Ocean Drake, take me right here. Matt Drake, Snake, etc. It's their dragon.
I wonder if we'll see this lineup be their permanent lineup from now on. They are doing so much better on this style than they have in the past games.
I would disagree. The reason they wanted to change the roster is because Will Brooks, the Torpedo, unfortunately didn't really have a big impact versus the Panic at the top head in mid lane.
Yeah, I think it's meta specific because most teams won't have a diamond jungler and like a high plat mid lane right now.
Right, having that synergy with the Legend MK and Panic at the top head is very dangerous to go against, and having Super Kami as a jungle who's listening really comfortable, and having Zed to constantly pressure the Zed and other carries, it's gonna be. I think this is very matchup dependent.
I think, but is there a team that like this, like if Panic is one of the best mid lanes in the league, I think Vitalis could continue to run this kind of strategy, and just smash teams with it. I don't know.
I think they're just worried about how strong other teams' bot lanes are.
Yeah, because a lot of teams' strength. You should know the KB, your team, having you and Greg.
I do agree, but really Slugga is an extremely proficient support.
But
and
subbing,
Ash,
though, usually it's allergic.
like Ash is just such a safe ADC that you cannot really do much against it. She just plays as safe as Torpedo normally does. It's very tough. Like I think that's a good way to negate a lot of the disadvantages they had. And Vitalis is a super good roamer. Torpedo doesn't really play a whole lot of roaming champions, or S tier mid laners. He plays a lot of A tier mid laners that are control mages, but like to really be able to master these S tier mid laners and roam with this potential, and spread their lead around the map might be crucial for them in the future games.
Well, speaking about spread, but like Hansu, what do they do next from SVT to push his advantage?
The next objective right now going on is gonna be Baron, so they just either wait for the Baron and work. While I don't think they can do 20 minutes, but having vision control around the map to deny the jungle farm and further widen the gap between the lead. I think that's gonna be the.
Speaking of vision control, they have complete vision control on the bottom side. Oh, Will's Torpedo shoots left.
That laser.
But as long as it ults out, Vel'Koz gets a massive hold on 4 people, but it's not gonna be enough. It is not while he was away from. Yeah.
He was forced to build Zhonya's first, so he doesn't do enough damage right there.
Yeah, if he was like Ludens, I think he like bursts down a man or two and has enough damage for his team to follow up.
The previous game, at 12 minutes, he had Ludens and Pen Boots completed. At this game, he has 20 minutes. He only has Zhonya's and the Lost Chapter. That is pretty devastating difference.
From the Prince to the Popper, in my opinion. Slugga is on the prowl. He's got a giant golden shield around him.
This is the part of the game where playing Zed becomes very difficult.
Yeah, because I'm saying he has the Zhonya's on Vel'Koz.
Yeah, it's if you mess up, you give up the 900 gold on your head right now.
Yeah, this is what I call the Gold 3 special in my solo game.
That's why I do like the Merc Treads to some extent. It does keep him from giving up that shutdown gold, because even if he gets stunned, it's only gonna last like a second, maybe a 1.5 seconds. So then he can just R back to where his clone was and then get out of there.
So something that I wanted to mention real quick, it's about the jungle optimization. And Super Kami playing Lee Sin is very optimized in routing Lee Sin. Like you've seen in the portion of it, whenever Lee Sin tried to get red buff, as soon as he was almost done with the red camp, he would queue to the Krugs, waiting for it to as soon as you're done with the red buff, queue into the Krugs so you don't have to walk, optimizing and saving your time for the jungle path.
I like that. I like
more
that.
damage, etc. More educational. The more you know. He's a really
That's
good
a
Lee Sin
Diamond Lee Sin mechanics.
player. Diamond 4, by the way.
Diamond 4 BTW. Yeah,
Right now,
now
SVT and I have a big commanding lead.
but it kind of worries me because SVT is just kind of like aimlessly pushing right now.
That's also true. We can't just have Panic at the top that's constantly
Getting free
stall for
farm.
the free farm and stall for the late game. Because after you late game, it's gonna be really crazy duelist 1v1.
Oh, like dude's big, regardless big against this team, like Sivir could be safe and do a lot of
Sivir's almost
damage.
2 items.
Yep.
I think if Fiora is able to pick up this shutdown
Oh,
gold.
Zed's gonna.
Oh,
and a
Zed's
three
going
for
down.
people.
Shutdown gold to Urgot.
Oh
850.
no, but the Ash ult hits the side of Brahm's shield. He says, "Stand back."
That's what I'm talking
Like
about.
you were saying, Elucida, it's just a huge shutdown now.
Yeah, giving up that gold is very bad. Like, Zed falls off already. You just gave up 850 to the enemy Urgot. Now he's completed his 2 items and gets another chain vest.
Yeah, in addition to that, just like Zed dying in the without any good reason, they also lose a lot of map pressure. Like looking at the LLT right now, they're really resetting the map up with pink wards and Morris in order to gain their jungle back.
Yeah, but they get Dragon. That's all. Like,
which one is the Mountain Drake?
I agree, General Deal. Get Scion out of my game. Delete that champion. It is disgustingly broken. It's been so for so long, even after nerfs. Like, please remove that champ from the game. I agree.
Well,
it doesn't
I
have
think
a
the big
ton
thing
of-
too is like playing off of that. I think Scion needs to ult and hard engage, you know, because like if Scion ults into 1 or 2 people, his team is so ahead they get the kills. But a lot of Scion players are like they won't just like give their life to get that objective. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Scion, have you guys played against the a pre-rework Scion? That was also pretty busted as well.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
AP boy.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Sion's one of the champions who's like constantly OP.
I think once they get 2 items on Sivir, they start maybe having teamfight potential here.
I think so.
And the Luden's Echo. They need a Luden's Echo completed on
They
Bell.
have so much armor shred.
They have 3 tabbies.
This is actually really bad.
Well, they have
for,
3 tabbies, 2 black cleavers. Like, good lord.
This is actually really bad for SVT because with the Silver and Velka's wave cleared, all they gotta do is stall and just wait for the items.
And they have no AP on the side of SVT.
Well, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless Scion hard engages, how does SVT win?
The Zed picks off Sivir, and then or Fiora, one of the 2, before the fight starts.
Yeah, Fiora's pretty squishy right now.
Or
But
actually,
Pike- Go ahead.
burning Velka's Zed Zonia is also really important too because Zed's not the only kill threat here. Super coming with Lee Sin as well as Slaga with the Pike is also another kill pressure they gotta be careful about.
When Pike does have flash up pretty soon, like a flash E on top of Vel'Koz blows the Zonias is huge, I think. Yeah, now they're just gonna like fake pressure on top of Baron.
I think Tankfield Juice will be carrying these team fights, if I'm not mistaken, because his Sunfire Cape will be burning
They're actually
everyone
gonna
for magic
starve
damage.
Baron, which is nuts. This Fiora is recalling to get the home into the Baron fight.
This is a really good Baron going on for SVT right now.
Yeah,
They have
Fiora's
no
recalling,
idea.
but they just don't have enough time.
Yeah, they don't want to walk into a Zed Pike.
Oh, goodbye, little
Great Baron.
purple snake.
Excellent Baron. Taking that, like I said, taking the map control on the top side and securing the Baron with a double Mountain Drake. Really good game so far for the SVT right now.
Dude, now they can just shove, in my opinion, because it's really like Sivir Vel'Koz. They don't have long range wave clear from Lot.
They're okay. They're actually happy giving away the Baron without dying. They're not that mad about it. They can still just hold their inhibitors, hopefully.
Well, I think like the cannon minions are gonna be an issue.
Yeah, as long as they're able to hold their inhibitors and not give up 2 inhibs, like even 1 mid inhib is not the worst thing in the world with their wave clear. They just need to scale, get their 2 items on each person.
Yeah, the next 4 minutes is gonna like completely decide the game.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, it looks like Tenfield just is going top lane as solo, and while the rest of the team is pressuring mid and all going to bot lane for that last remaining.
Well, Tankfield does have TP as well. He can TP onto a cannon.
Not the last one. I'm sorry. The bot secondary turret.
Legends, be careful, my friend.
Take a look at the gold right now. I'm hitting X.
The volley just nearly misses. They don't legends. They
Where's Shargot?
Legends jumped in by himself. Oh my god. That channel is gonna actually grab him on. Legends has to flash away. He's gonna with a sliver of his health. It's gonna be a fight under there. It's gonna be a Braum shield. Just get behind me, please.
Please,
Please.
I'm begging you, please.
Gentleman cautious Braum skin. Like you were saying though earlier, the bear. Tankfield is still pushing top. He's top field juice right now.
Oh, is he gonna take it? His mind is saying.
Yeah, there's no one that can go split if they want to win a team fight. It's very smart by Sion.
He has demolished too. Oh,
he's gonna tank that. He's gonna take that turret. I think.
Own heart. Good lord.
Yeah, he's gonna take that turret.
Gonna recall, but if they get you're crazy, Super Kami. Yep, they're gonna ult it now. It's gonna be ult on top of Legend Gate. Now it's gonna be down on top. It's on a rampage, and they're gonna get the tower with the Baron minions.
Pyke got the reset there. This could be a Pyke pop off here.
This
could be a Pyke pop off.
Panic is gonna be oh my god, he
American
Super
Sniper
out of the air. He says, I jumped over Jumpman.
What a sniper.
Good lord, Bradley Cooper, please.
Said I got you on my side. Turns the tactical visor and shoots the his ulti out, and
I know Legends of Caitlyn player too. Good lord.
Everyone's a Caitlyn. You be.
But as the story is said and done, they've taken 3 towers from
Triple
SVT.
Mountain Drake.
They're now up. They're up by almost 9,500 gold right now, and the dragon and the red from the enemy team. So all in all, a lot of positives, 1 negative for them with the 1 kill.
Oh, Zed's gonna kill someone here. If it's not Braum walking into him, he kills someone.
Really quick, answering.
He's going for Sivir.
Answering a frequent question on Twitch chat. What is PMA?
My
hold on, give me a second.
Very well played by Vitality. He says, your spell shield, I got those. My E, you're dead, kid.
Serpentine.
Vitality has to flash away.
So much damage.
Oh my god, he's looking like Cassiopeia with the way he's just slithering through his enemies.
Really quick, answering Freak's question. PMA stands for Phi Mi Alpha, the Men's National Musical Fraternity, and we have a gaming network specifically for League of Legends that we hold a tournament within the brothers. For
teams.
For fun, and just like having fun for viewers, for everyone to enjoy and watch.
It stands for Pyke, Maokai, and Nivea.
I thought we were pure Mexican amateurs.
Yeah, I like pure Mexican amateurs.
Yeah, we're
not gonna lie.
We're politically matriarchy apples.
Where's my sombrero?
There he goes. But yeah, get off of that guy. Get off your thing.
Oh.
What a power play with the Baron from SVT. It's just wow.
Although they did not take an inhibitor with that, they took a lot of other things.
Yeah, they took 3 separate towers and 2 kills for 1.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. All they gotta do is wait for the next dragon to come out, and Baron's coming up in 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes.
They have
and
so
with a
many
triple mountain drake. That's gonna be a lot of damage going to Baron.
So many mountains. Like they breathe on a tower, it's gonna be like, oh, I got demolished. Wah.
Yeah, after last game, they prayed to the RNG just and said, hey, give us a better RNG drake, and there it is, all 3 mountain drakes, all the
I feel like every
powers.
PMA game, the game like alt fucking control V. I'll just copy and paste the same dragon over and over.
Honestly, this is one of few times where Panic at the Top Pad is really pressured as Vel'Koz, his main signature champion.
Well, the Zed play with the death dance, he's dancing on his death. Like, you can't stop him.
Thank you for your analysis, Dustin.
What?
Vel'Koz now at 2 items though. He's the potential to kill Ashe and Pyke if he hits a nice E. But
he's
Ashe
tried
going,
the last 2 fights. Yeah.
Is Ashe going at GA third?
I think so. Unless he's like,
Sure.
yeah.
Unless he's going
Bloodthirster, maybe.
Bloodthirster.
But I would think a third.
Bloodthirster, I wouldn't think so because he's not.
Yeah, I think a second crit item or a GA there, it would be okay. Yeah.
Like RFC.
So here's
money.
my question. I'm not sure why Zed or Vitalis went Death Dance instead of going the Edge of Night. Edge of Night is actually really good against the team. Having that one shield spell remove.
Well, there's so much CC.
Can do a lot, you know. And usually a lot of Zed players go triple lethality into last whisper, and they're when their level of damage spikes, especially when they hit 16.
He does get a lot of regen off of like the E and the autos and stuff. So.
I guess that makes sense.
And also, he's just so ahead. Maybe he doesn't care.
I think he wants to draw a lot of he wants to draw a lot of damage to himself.
The Baron is instantly spawned is getting just knocked up. It's 4-13 right now, folks. Like there is no pressure from the side of Laud right now. The Baron is taking down. This purple worm is gonna get quenched up, just drenched in tequila. Drink the worm.
And just like that, they disengage, and that's a free Baron going out for SVT.
So yeah, if he took a nap for the last 5 minutes, it's deja vu. Don't worry about it. They're gonna push with Baron buff. They're ahead. You're doing great. God bless America.
God bless it. Whoa. Why are we bringing God into this league?
God.
Right? Frico says Shiv and Rapid Fire Cannon are so bad right now they got nerfed into the ground. If I'm not mistaken, Shiv actually does more attack damage stats than PD, but PD has a fat shield late game. It's almost, I think, a 600 damage HP shield.
Yep, about 600.
I'm not gonna lie, that item pisses me off right now.
What, Shiv?
PD.
Oh, PD, yeah, pretty. I feel that. I'm an assassin.
I almost strictly run Shiv on Yasuo when I play him because the Shiv proc applies for Ravenous Hunter. So it gives you lifesteal for free.
Shiv just like procs your passive too, which is like a free.
He's going Bloodthirster, not a second crit item. So that's okay because the amount of times Ashe autos anyway, you're gonna crit regardless. So the Bloodthirster's not so bad.
Crazy about it.
He's just trying to stay safe, stay alive, be utility bot the whole time.
This is what I was talking about the early game, like from the side of Lot. They don't have any innate or guaranteed CC. We just saw an Ashe split push by herself. We should never see that at 33 minutes, you know?
It's okay if you're prepping a wave, but you just can't stay there.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, because the Torpedo knows how safe he is against the comp that Lot has put out.
Yeah, I feel you in that, yeah.
Yeah,
and he's got
like
his
we're
items.
saying, there's no Malphite, there's no Ornn, no, like, anything crazy to stop him. Like, all they have is a Vel'Koz E, a Braum ult, which is all, like, very telegraphed from like the middle of the lane.
An Ocean Jury coming in just for SVT, and having that second Ocean is going to be really nice, especially with Baron constantly pressuring.
He's swimming in the dragons right now, to be honest.
I would actually disagree with that, Freako. I think they did make Shiv more gold efficient because of the addition of Kerchi's Shard for the build path. It's still a cheap crit item, and it's got 10% more attack speed than PD. So it's not a bad option to take. Like,
it's good for straight up doing, but PD's just so good for keeping you alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Vitalis trying to assassinate their efforts. Unfortunately, he does survive, but did burn flash and heal from the.
He's doing so much damage to the tower, regardless. And they're committing Legends MK and Servants now to stop him.
The bleed begins.
Which means, yep. They're just. Like, literally, if SVT was Vladimir, they'd be hemophaging them right now.
Oh, Vitalis opening the gate right now.
Ah, Super Combo, you're a madman. He's just jumping. Legends MK taking so much damage, the rest of to go down. He also on top of Servants at the time. Ashold on top of Braum. Braum is going to take a lot of damage. Vel'Koz is trying to sweep up here, but he cannot put this under the rug. The enemy team is too big for this. Wait a minute. Fjord is going to get a nice kill on their Super Combo is killing Service. They're getting chased out of their own tower. They're now pinning. It has. It's too much Super Kami Guru now.
Oh my god, Super Kami, calm down. You're insane with these things.
Yeah, it's a 5-for-1. A couch tries to jump in, he gets 100%. A nice kill on a slot. But his team cannot stop it. Now it's just one teacher with a ruler against 4 bad boys. Who's gonna win this? Bad boys, what you gonna do? They're gonna tie the series up 1-1. SVT and Lot. GG at 35 minutes.
Yo, I'm so happy. Game by them. Spicy pick, spicy win. GG, boys.
He said early game, I hardly know her.
No, stop. Stop. My brain.
Oh, wow, I gotta change the stat to 1-1. Good series,
Yeah.
everyone. Very well
Really good
played.
series.
Does someone else want to make the straw poll, or should I get it again?
Go ahead and make it.
Get it, Strompist. Strawpist. But yeah, they macroed that well from the side of SVT. Like, look at the damage chart. It's very similar across the board.
Who would
But
you guys give
objectives win
MVP vote
games.
to?
I got to give it to Vitalis. Like the lane swap, playing Zed into that, just the roam and the consistent amount of pressure.
I'm
just
sorry. No,
threw them
I'm
off.
giving it to Super Kami. The game.
You're a mad lad.
Okay, it's either Super Kami or Vitalis, but I'm gonna have to give it to Super Kami because Super Kami is what really enabled Vitalis to do what he does. Like, it was an excellent play in the mid, diving under the mid turret. The Q Warthog flash kick to give the Vitalis a kill, and he almost survives that. Not only that, he just makes a lot of good macro, but constantly pressuring. Overall, very good play by Vitalis. I'm sorry, not Vitalis, by Super Kami.
Yeah, Vitalis wins. Good call.
Oh, my brain.
I'm gonna give it to Vitalis on this one. Just simply, I just looked at the damage charts and almost like crapped
Well, also
myself.
playing against a playmaker from Lot, like stopping Panic at the top hat on his best champion. Like we're
Is it-
saying, we haven't seen Panic get pushed like that on Vel'Koz.
Vitalis.
Honestly, Super Kami, the hero that we have, or the hero that SVT have, but don't deserve. I don't mean that, but honestly, the hero that they have, the game.
Who else is on their team? The Torpedo. The Torpedo, no deaths, right? Or maybe he had one?
Yeah, he was like
Whoa.
he killed me, the shooter, the killer.
Yeah, it's 007 James Bond score. I might have to give it to the Torpedo
He said
just because of that.
He said follow Dart Rush. By the way,
Who's there? Tankfield Juice and Super Kami. I already have Super Kami. I need Slaga. Slaga, don't forget about Hot and Cool, man. Slaga
everyone
really
played
clutch
the
pike
well.
ults there. Like, didn't get a ton of resets. He got the resets, but didn't get to use the resets a ton. But did finish off the first target a good amount of times. So very good on him. And keeping his lane safe. It's very tough to go into a Braum Sivir because they can just cuck your stun over and over and again. But very good hooks and good roams to mid. To keep that mid lane snowballing. Who am I forgetting? Slaga, and then it's Tankfield Juice.
yep, go Tankfield.
And very good job on Tankfield Juice getting the solo kill on Fiora, burning her flash at the same time. Playing the balanced champion Scion that it is. Let me link this in chat for you guys.
Yeah, honestly, Super Kami needs to stop smurfing. That was insane. That man's insane. He said, "Let me prove that."
He said, "I'm
the
actually
answer."
Diamond 3. I'm huge."
I linked the straw poll. I couldn't spam it because I'm not the owner of this stream. I'm gonna vote for Vitalis on this one. Super Kami with 3 votes. For game 1 MVP was Frank, so after this vote's done, can Frank and the game 2 MVP join us in the what is it? Player of the Game channel. I don't know why the title got changed to that. I must have just face rolled my keyboard.
I gotta go. I'm like lagging, but you guys got this.
That's okay. We got this. Thank you, dude.
All right.
Nice
Well, it was
casting.
fun.
Sorry I
Yeah.
interrupted a lot. I just get excited.
No,
No,
the
I did
Shrine-cast
that
is
one.
easy.
Alright,
it was
Eric, you
fun,
wanna
though.
move to play the game 1 then?
Yeah, I'll go player again. 1. Frank, can you join us? Hey.
Hey, I'm Frank.
Oh, Sean can link it a bunch. That's funny. Hello. Say something. Make sure the audio is working.
Ha.
Okay, good. It's
hello.
good. It's good.
PogChamp, we did it.
And I'll go to intermission screen.
Not
Here we
gonna lie,
go.
that was a really good. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that game. I never expected Torpedo to do Ash, and actually, he did a really good job at it. He didn't die. He did what needs to be done. Threw an arrow. Just constantly try to DPS whenever he could. Honestly, not dying is what you need for the team, and it's done a really good job.
Yeah, 007. I love that score. It's one of my favorite scores. I always say James Bond in chat when I get that.
Yeah, honestly, almost more damage than the enemy Akayu the Fiora as Ash, who just stayed back
I'm
and
gonna
just
message
constantly popping.
Frank here. Tell him to get in
DPS.
here.
Frank. Get in here. Honestly, really good series for SVT for this. The first game was a little unfortunate, but second game they
5 to
made it up
4.
for it.
5 to 4 in Kami versus Vitalis. So maybe a couple more votes coming in. I'll give it a minute. But Frank
Everyone
got
vote.
game 1.
Come on, guys, vote. Let's go.
And can we get questions ready for our player of the games? I believe it's either going to be Vitalis or Kami game 2, and then we have player of the game 1, which is Frank on the what is it, Vel'Koz. So if you guys have questions for them or the captains or the just the about the game in general, just let us know. And we got the Chad Penguin Flex emote coming out in chat. It's a beautiful one.
Honestly, that's just such a good one. I'm so glad I helped that out with the commissioning. Oh, that name was so good.
And thanks for joining our stream, by the way, Frico. I appreciate that.
I really do appreciate it. Now for our words from sponsor. With
Super Juicy Vitamilk?
Nope, sponsored by the letter K. Sponsored by the letter C, the Clorox. he speaks for the bleach.
He does.
I'm tempted to spend $5 a month just to use his emote. Dude, honestly, look at this. Oh my god, look at that cute penguin flexing.
It's pretty good.
That penguin. That is pretty good emote.
I like it.
We're still waiting for Frank, and we're just
here. Hello.
Hello.
You're here now. So we don't have any questions for you from chat yet. They're just spamming emotes, but maybe they will come up with some. Hansu, do you have any questions for Frank?
I mean, I do, but I want to win into Vitalis or Super Kami into the law.
I think it's safe to call this vote. Kami got it, 5 votes to 4. No one else is voting.
I will let him know.
Give Kami this crown. He had some solid mid lane camps. Oh, Frank, how does it feel to get camped by Elisa?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's 5-5 now. Jeez.
Sorry, I had to do it just to make it complicated.
Come on, dude. Are we try-casting for MVP?
Did you vote? Oh man. Alright, Vitalis and Kami, please get in here.
Alright, let me get them both real quick. Oh, it's Vitalis. He won by 1 vote. You know what? I'm just bringing them both here. It's too close, and it might change any second. Super Kami and Vitalis go in and come into the player interview. Are they both here? Perfect.
Hello. Good games, guys.
Thank you.
I would like to congratulate Frank first for the first game, and Super Kami and Vitalis for the second game. That was an excellent series for both teams. For each game, you guys played well for both of the games. Does Chad have any questions right now or no?
Ooh, Vitalis wins by 1 vote. Looks like.
Oh wait, actually?
Yeah, no, I'm just. Oh, my god.
It's 6 to 5.
Kami, stay here. You boosted animal. You stay here. We're gonna finish this with 2 people. Anything can happen.
Okay.
Honestly. All right. That being said, can you tell us about your team communication, like the team macro process as the game progressed, like how the game 1 progressed? Can you explain that for me?
So kind of as the game was continuing, we were just trying as hard as we could to play extremely safe, to not give up anything at all. I mean, as you saw, we were slow pushing in. We potentially could have ended the game on that bot inhib, but wanted to boost our fantasy points and play as safe as we could.
I mean, I respect that. You gotta, patent the score. Am I right?
Absolutely.
You did excellent job on game 1. You didn't die as Vel'Koz. I believe it was 8-0 and something. You did tons of damage. The SVT unfortunately couldn't really do anything about it. And I think it was that because of the early skirmish in the jungle topside, really got your team ahead, and Vitalis unfortunately lost the control of his own jungle. And you guys played really well macro, and you guys pretty much steamrolled your way at game 1. So well played, LOT, for the game 1. Moving on to game 2 real quick. I have a question for SVT members, which is Kami and Vitalis. What was the conversation that was happening during Champ Select? Pick and ban.
So really the conversation during pick and ban wasn't that much aside from normal. The real juicy bits happened at the end of game 1 and then before pick and ban even started game 2. So like at the end of game 1, like we realized we were getting clapped, and it was actually to the point where it was basically gonna be a hard loss for us. So I'm like, all right, boys, look for a wonder engage, look for something to happen. But for now, let's just take the rest of this game to just tilt and de-stress. Well, I mean to de-tilt and de-stress and get ready to make a comeback game 2. And then after the game, we were like, someone suggested, any role swaps we want to try and do to change things, and I think Will suggested something about rotating ADC, something like that. I forgot who suggested what, but eventually I was like, well, we do me mid, Matt jungle, and Will ADC, and pick Lee Sin, and I'll just counterpick Frank, and I'll just counterpick Frank mid, and all of us.
Genius.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Like, we just said it, we did it, it happened.
Will you continue with that lineup in moving forward? I like, not to reveal any secrets, of course, but it seems like it had a lot more success than previous lineups.
To be honest, I was expecting game 2 to not go that much better than game 1, so I was very pleasantly surprised actually with how game 2 went in general. We might see more of that lineup in the future, and especially one thing I was super happy about was Will looked very clean on AD.
James Bond score, by the way.
James Bond, like his CS was good. He wasn't dying. He was getting arrows. Like, I loved it.
He actually beat Sir Everett's by 1 farm.
Dude, that's slick.
Yo, Will, the torpedo bro, you're popping. Stop smurfing with Sir Everett. What are you doing, dude?
Torpedo dude.
You're actually insane. You're insane, torpedo dude.
Yeah.
And going back to the game 2 pick ban, question from Frank, coming from me. Whenever they cause you popped up game 1 as Vel'Koz, and whenever they SVT didn't ban Vel'Koz, did you ever realize that was a bait?
I mean, I kind of had a feeling that
we got gifted subs.
A second time was a bait,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't sure that Vitalis was going mid lane. I mean, we kind of had the assumption that Vitalis was going ADC, so it was like no matter what, who is playing against me, whether that be Super Kami or Will, I didn't think that I was going to play against that. Like, I'm just super comfortable on Vel'Koz. And so I think what really I think was more important than the counter pick was the Lee Sin mid lane, because I think 1 or 2 of my deaths were dove under tower.
Mm.
And so it's just like, even though I was super comfortable on the matchup and did most damage in game, I just couldn't get around the dives pre-15.
Yeah, Super Kami did really good job pressuring the mid lane to make sure to give Zed that winning matchup even more of a push, so to set you behind even further than you were before. So I think Super Kami did an excellent job with that. Yuramus has a question for Frank. How do you feel about Kale's rising win rate, and will that translate to support role in the future? The answer is
no answer.
we're gonna stare here until we get the answer. We demand answer. We as a chat demand answer. Chat, spam torpedo emote until we get the answer from Frank. That is an order. Everyone spam torpedo emote until Frank answers the question. Is Kale gonna be able to become support role in the future in your team? Is that possible, Frank? Or no?
Crickets.
Come on. Everyone's torpedo emoting for you. Come on.
to Torpedo or to Torpedo.
Alright,
I think we lost
Frank.
Frank. Frank's mic might have cut out.
oh, really? Yeah, I don't hear Frank at all. Well, ladies and
I can play
gentlemen,
this game all night.
There you are.
there he is. Well, I'll answer for him. I don't know. Thank you, Frank. You're welcome. Anytime. Oh, what a difficult question. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't want to answer the
All right.
question anyway.
It looks like it's
I'll
it for
send
that
Torpedo
on
myself.
questions. Great game, lads. Like, love to see the on-the-spot thinking, that Torpedo genius 200 IQ play to swap to ADC. Great game. Like, literally one of the cleanest macro games I've seen, especially jungle pathing and the mid lane coming out from lot game 1. You guys, your ability to collapse on the scuttle crabs and secure those is unmatched. Like, pretty sure you got both crabs, both games.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
But
That was hard.
yeah.
Joey, I smited first crab game 1. I died for it, but it was worth it. You did not get both crabs game 1.
Oh, you
Easy.
didn't. Okay.
I mean, sometimes it's about making a point, you know.
It's about making a statement.
Yeah, it's not about winning. It's about making a statement. You definitely made a statement there saying, hey, I'm going to lose this game, but fuck your scuttle.
Worth it, dude. No regrets.
Hey,
No
hashtag
regrets.
worth, am I right?
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
That note, I'm gonna cut the stream. You guys want to say your goodbyes?
Bye.
Bye.
All
Bye.
right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. This is Hunter. This is a song with the streamer Junior. And once again, thanks for watching the stream, and hope to see you on the future ones. Good night, everyone.
I want to was a good night.